Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on the third-ranked team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback to start the 25. From the offense. Dropping back. It's Leon. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Takes the handoff. It's Fields. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to pass, it's Leon. Using his legs on the scramble. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run. The Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
He's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. He gets the throw. Has a path to the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. You do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He hands it off from the gun. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Leon. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
There's a run call on 3rd and goal. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. On the run, it's Washington. Has the 1st down and more. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. To the air. It's Russell. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's found some room with the 45. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the 1st down at the 47.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
And the Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's a 1st down drop in traffic over the middle.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And completion makes it 2nd down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now here's the toss play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Possession. They had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Now someone moved just a bit too early and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Baylor. The defense produces 6 points.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
EAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
Here he goes. That's the 20. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Back to throw. It's Leon. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the softball QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a fumble! And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it. They're able to knock it away.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be stuffed right there at the 3. They don't pick up any breathing room.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. He breaks free. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Leon. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Makes a good grab. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made in space. Look out. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And the Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Contact as he let the ball go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Dropping back, it's Russell. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. You get the second half started with the running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press. Back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Bears pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideout's now clustered. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Russell. The sure hands. It's Washington. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Bears with 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He could go. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. First down and more. He's still running. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Leon. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it rip. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line, and he'll be brought down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
11, Baylor, 10.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using his legs, it's Washington. As the first down is still going. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Quick throw over the middle. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Here comes the bunch formation. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and goal. A chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
The defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Let's see if they bring the house. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. State offense is back out on the field. The conference championship might just come down to this possession. Can they get points? Looking downfield, it's Leon. Blocked by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to pass. It's Leon. Pressure is coming. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Look out. Room to run here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Heading left after the handoff.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Now, Oklahoma State.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt. One of the biggest moments of this game so far. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal puts them in front, they get ready to kick off here, just needing to avoid a big kick return. Turn starts inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do, and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.